Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for the week of August 18th. This is a general message, so only take what resonates, and let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Capricorn, please? We are starting off with the Seven of Wands today, card of conviction. This is really about believing in what you're doing. Followed by the Three of Swords. Let's see what else we've got coming through. The World card. Ooh. The Hierophant. And let's get one more here. Ooh, two cards want to come out. The King of Pentacles and the Moon card. So on the bottom of the deck here, we are looking at the Hermit, and this is about going within, trusting your intuition, going on an inner journey for personal truth and spiritual illumination. The Hermit is looking for that inner spark, that inner guiding light that once he finds, he needs to shine out onto the world and show the world the real you, basically. The Seven of Wands here, this is a card of conviction. This is about believing in what you're doing and protecting yourself against competition, people that don't agree with what you're doing, maybe setting some strong boundaries. But this is really about believing in yourself and believing in what you're doing this week. We've got the Three of Swords, so there does seem to be some heartache and sadness coming through this week, or you could be coming out on the end of this heartbreak and sadness, since we have the World card here, which does symbolize endings. But with the Three of Swords, like I said, this can speak to heartbreak, depression, loss, sadness, but the underlying message of the Three of Swords speaks to heart healing. There's a need here to take the swords out of our heart and give our heart time and space to heal so that we can manifest from an authentic place. If there are swords in our heart from the past, we're not going to be able to manifest from a wholehearted place and authenticity. So there is a need to kind of take a look at what could be hurting your heart this week and what can you do to create that heart healing. The World card is coming through, and this is a chapter ending in your life, a chapter coming to a close, a completion, completing a goal or a lesson. This card is also about traveling or moving. So you could be traveling or moving this week. That could be contributing to this end of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter. This is the very last major arcana in the deck, and this is the end of the Fool's journey. So there is something that's coming to an end here. Maybe your need to defend yourself, maybe the sadness here. But we've also got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of spirituality and leveling up spiritually. This is a card of blessings coming through. You're being blessed here, or you're possibly blessing others. But the Hierophant is about bridging the gap between heaven and earth so that you can manifest your dream reality here from an authentic place after this heart healing. We do have the King of Pentacles and the Moon card coming through. So the King of Pentacles, this is a very wise, practical, solid leadership energy. The King of Pentacles is the wealthiest king, and he knows exactly how to invest his time, his energy, his money in order to get the biggest return. Now, this is in your energy, Capricorn, because Pentacles are the earth, and of course, Capricorn is an earth sign. So this could be you really stepping into that leadership energy this week, focused on building your wealth, focused on getting your house in order, and really taking a look at where you want to invest yourself here. With the Moon coming through, this speaks to something we don't see coming. When the moon is out, we can't see our path clearly in front of us, and there's a need to trust our intuition in order to keep walking the path. We have to walk even though we can't see exactly where we're going. The next step might not be totally apparent to us, and that's why we need to trust our intuition. But let's get some clarifiers so we can get some deeper insight into your message. What is this Seven of Wands here for Capricorn? Four of Wands, beautiful. And on this Three of Swords, The Fool, look at that. Okay, so we have a complete ending here with the World card. This is the very last major arcana. Something is wrapping up. And now we have the very first major arcana, the Fool card. This is your new beginning after this completion. On the World card, we have the Ten of, excuse me, the Ten of Swords coming through. And on the Hierophant, Temperance, card of Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And over here on the King of Pentacles and the Moon, we're looking at the Five of Swords. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the Moon card coming out again. So there is this element of not really being able to see where you're going, not really sure what the next step is. Maybe there's some unseen challenges coming your way. But here at the top of your reading, at the crown here, we've got the Four of Wands showing up with the Seven of Wands. This is another card of completing a goal or a lesson. This is about crossing the finish line. And reunions and celebrations. So you're celebrating this ending, this completion of your goal or your lesson here, which is interesting because we also have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It's coming through on the World card. So there's double endings happening here. And the Ten of Swords speaks to an ending that could have been painful or difficult. But the thing about the Ten of Swords is that this is a card of an ending that is a blessing in disguise. So this person has their hand in the shape of a blessing here, symbolizing that even though this was a difficult ending, the sun is coming up and it's making room for something better to come along. So it could have been a difficult ending, especially with the Three of Swords here. Okay, so something has come to an end and it might have been a painful ending, but it's making room for something beautiful to come along. We have the Fool, and this is a whole new beginning. With the Fool card, you have to take a leap of faith because you never know how something is going to work out. And we do see the Moon card coming out twice. So there is that element of trusting your intuition, taking a leap of faith to start something new here, a new adventure, a new beginning. This is like having fresh hope for something after your heart healing. Okay, once you go through this heart healing process that I was talking about by removing these swords, tending to your heart space, allowing for that healing to happen, then this new beginning can show up for you. Now, you might need to be healing your heart after this painful ending here, okay? So on your Hierophant, we have the Temperance card coming through. I want to point out real quick too that we have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, and both of these cards can sometimes symbolize marriage or a long-term relationship, a big commitment, really committing to something. So this could be about a relationship. But if that's not for you, the Four of Wands does speak to really fully committing to something. And the Seven of Wands is about having conviction. So you need to really believe in what you're doing, have that conviction, and be ready to fully commit to this new beginning. It requires a full commitment, full steam ahead. The Temperance card is a card of patience. This is a card of balance, harmony, self-control, and moderation. This card also says that you don't need to wait for something to be perfect to get started. There's never going to be the perfect time to start something. And if you wait for perfection, you'll never get started. And coming through here on the Hierophant, you're bridging the gap here between heaven and earth. You are leveling up spiritually. You're getting your blessings. So there are blessings coming through for you. You might need to be a little bit patient here with the Temperance card. And don't wait for something to be perfect, especially with the Moon coming out twice. You're not really going to be able to see exactly how something's going to turn out. So don't wait for something to be perfect. Don't wait for those answers in order to get started on your new beginning here. You just got to trust that you're going in the right direction. Now we do have the Five of Swords coming up here on your King of Pentacles and the Moon. And the Five of Swords symbolizes conflict. This is fighting, arguing, not really seeing eye to eye. And it's the need to walk away from that energy. So you could not really see that you need to walk away from this. Maybe you don't see how this conflict, this arguing is affecting you, but it does look like it's the end of this energy. It's time to walk away from that energy. I kind of want to get another card on this. Can I please have another card on this Five of Swords, please? A little bit more clarification here. Yes, Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about this person on the Two of Wands has rushed to a finish line. Now, the Four of Wands is also considered a sort of a finish line. So this person rushed to a finish line. They didn't enjoy the journey, and now they're just sort of there wondering what they're going to do next. They're looking for their next move. They're looking out in the world. They've got the whole world in their hands. They can do anything, and they're looking for what they're going to do next. So you've walked away from this conflict energy with the Five of Swords, and you're looking for your next move, whether that's investing in your life, like what you're going to invest your time, your money, your energy into, and you don't quite have the answer yet. You can see a new beginning coming through. This new beginning does want to come through for you, but with the Moon card, you're still kind of looking for that next step. So maybe after you've completed walking away from these Five of Swords energy, after this completion here with the World, the Ten of Swords, after your heart healing, there's a new beginning showing up for you, and you're looking for your next step. So let's go ahead and get your oracle messages. What are the oracle messages coming through for Capricorn, please? Don't let pride get in your way. We'll put that here on the Ten of Swords. So if you're feeling really prideful this week, that could be contributing to this painful energy with this ending. Don't resist this ending that's coming through. It might seem bad, it might seem difficult, but allowing this ending to take place is what's going to bring in this new path for you, this new celebratory energy. Let's go ahead and get another one. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We absolutely see that with the World card, the Ten of Swords. Something difficult is coming to an end here. Let's get one more oracle message. Your commitment is being tested. I'm going to put that on the Four of Wands because this is a card of commitment. So there's something here that you really need to commit to, probably this new beginning that's coming through for you. But yes, fully committing to something, using your conviction here. Even though there is a painful ending showing up here, there is something that does require your commitment this week. Let's go ahead and close out your reading with an angel message. What is the angel number message for Capricorn? Number 27. It says, I am expressive. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. Okay, so this looks like a really amazing week for you, Capricorn. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you next time.